Hello my dear students, I warmly welcome you to CR's digital classes. In this video, we are going to see the introduction of our topic, clocks. So let us see. So basically, clocks are broadly divided into two categories or two types. What are those? So clocks are divided into two major categories, which is a digital clock and an analog clock. A digital clock is nothing but where the time is being displayed to us. Here the time is being displayed to us and the time in this particular watch is 10:33. And the second type is what? The second type is an analog clock. In analog clock, there are numbers from 1 to 12. So there are numbers from 1 to 12 and the shape of the analog clock can be a circle, it can be a square, and it can be of many shapes. So in this clock, there will be how many numbers? 12 numbers. Sometimes these numbers are represented in Roman numerals and sometimes there will not be any numbers. There will only be dots representing the lines or representing the hours. So this is the digital clock, this is an analog clock. So basically in our exam, what type of clock and questions on clock are based on which clock? They are based on analog clock. So questions will be coming from our analog clock. So let us see. So in an analog clock, there are how many hands? There are particularly 3 hands. They are minutes hand, hours hand, and seconds hand. There are how many hands? 3 hands. And we give importance for minutes hand and hours hand. So we consider both of these hands as important and this seconds hand is neglected. Okay. So coming to the next point, which is, so whenever we are seeing in a clock, when both of the hours and minutes hand are coinciding. Coincide represents when the hours hand and minutes hand are on top of each other. When hours hand and minutes hand are on top of each other, then it is said to be as coincide. In our question, a basic question will be asked on this topic, saying that in a day or in 24 hours, how many times will the hours hand and minutes hand coincide? How many times? They will coincide 22 times. So in 24 hours, they will coincide 22 times. And in the same way, in half a day, or I can say in 12 hours, they will coincide 11 times. They will coincide how many times? 11 times. Now coming to the next concept, which is very important for solving the questions in our exam in the clock topic, is angle between the hands. So here angle between the hours and minutes hand will be asked. So we have to find the angle between the hours and minutes hand. So to find this particular angle, we have a formula. So let us take, if theta is our angle between hours and minutes hand, then theta is equals to 30 h minus 11 by 2 m, where h represents hours and m represents minutes. So let us see an example here. So in this clock, the time is how much? The time is 2:20. The time is what? 2:20. Now here the hours value is 2 and the minutes value is 20. Now I have to substitute h value as 2 and m value as 20. Let us substitute here. So 30 multiplied by 2 minus 11 by 2 multiplied by 20. So 2 10s 20 modulus 32's 60. 60 minus 110. So 60 minus 110 is minus 50. So the function of modulus is nothing but whenever a value is negative in modulus, what we have to do is we have to write it as positive. Then modulus of minus 50 becomes 50. So the angle between the hours and minutes hand when the clock is 2:20 is 50 degrees. So here our answer is absolutely correct. So what you have to remember is this particular formula, which is theta is equals to 30h minus 11 by 2 m. Okay. So we know that in the clocks topic, there is an important formula, which is the angle formula. The formula for the finding of angle is equals to theta is equals to 30 into h, 30h minus 11 by 2 minutes, where h and m are hours and minutes. So let us see the first question here. If a clock shows 15 minutes past 3 o'clock. So the time here is 3:15, where h 3 hours and minutes is 15 minutes. So here the h value is 3 and m value is 15. Then the angle between hours and minutes hand, we should find the angle. So let us substitute the values here. Theta is equals to 30 into h value is here 3 minus 11 by 2 into m value, the minutes value is 15. So 30 into 3 is 90 minus 11 into 15 is 165 by 2. So 90 minus 165 by 2 is 82.5. So 165 by 2 is 82.5. So 90 minus 82.5. So the value of theta or the angle between the hours and minutes hand is 7.5 degrees. So our answer is 7.5 degrees, which is option 4. Okay, now coming to the next question. Here, if a clock takes 20 seconds to strike 11 o'clock or 11, how many seconds will it take to strike 5? So before solving this question, we should know the gap or intervals between hours. So first, suppose I am going from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. So first of all, I have to start from 1, then 2 o'clock and then 3 o'clock. From 1 to 3, I am going like this. So from 1 to 2, there is a gap of 1 or there is one interval gap. Then from 2 to 3, there is an interval of 1. So for going from 1 to 3, there are how many intervals? From 1 to 3, there are how many intervals? There are only 2 intervals. So 2 intervals. In the same way, from 1 o'clock to 11 o'clock, how many intervals will be there? So there will be 1 less than 11 intervals. So there will be 10 intervals here. So from 1 o'clock to 11 o'clock, there will be 10 intervals. So regarding this 10 intervals, the time taken to cover this 10 intervals is 20 seconds. So 10i is equals to 20 seconds. Then I is equals to 1 interval. The value of 1 interval is 2 seconds. The value of 1 interval is what? 2 seconds. Now what we have to find? We have to find how many seconds will it take to strike 5. So from 1 to 5. So 1 to 2, 2 to 3, 3 to 4 and 4 to 5. There are how many intervals? First interval, second interval, third interval and 4 interval. Now we have to find the value of 4 intervals. So 4i. We know the value of i. I is 2 seconds. So 4 into 2 is 8. So it will take 8 seconds to strike 5. So our answer is 8, which is option A. Okay. Now coming to the next question. So at what time between 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. the angle between the hours and minutes hand is 162 1 by 2 or 162.5 degrees. So here the value of theta is given. The theta value is what? 162.5. Now we have to find the minutes value. Now here we are given with 2 hours values, which is 10 a.m. and 11 a.m. What should we take as a hours value? We should take the hours value whichever is lower or whichever comes first. So in going from our clock, the 10 a.m. will be coming first or 10 a.m. is before 11 a.m. So h value is 10. Let us substitute this in our theta formula. So theta is equals to 30 h minus 11 by 2 m. Here the value of theta is already been given, which is 162.5 is equals to modulus of 30. The h value we should take as 10 because 10 is the lower value, minus 11 by 2 m. Okay. Now 30 into 10 is 300. So 162.5 is equals to 300 minus 11 by 2 m. So 11 by 2 m is equals to 300 minus 162.5. From this, the value of m will be, the value of m is 300 minus 162 is 137.5. The 11 by 2 will be going right side and becoming 2 divided by 11. So let us divide it with 11. 11 ones are 11, 11 twos are 22, 0.11 are 55. So 12.5 multiplied by 2. 12.5 into 2 is 25. So the minutes is 25 minutes. So our answer is hours is 10 hours and minutes is 25 minutes. So our answer is 10 hours 25 minutes, which is 10:25 a.m. Okay, so our answer is 10:25, which is option 1. Now coming to the next question. So here this question is a simple question. In 12 hours, how many times will the hours and minutes hand coincide? We know that in a day or in 24 hours, the hours and minutes hand will coincide 22 times. 22 times. In this particular half day or 12 hours, they will be coinciding 11 times. So our answer is 11, which is option C. Now these are all the questions. If you want to practice more questions from this topic, clocks, you can go into this particular section, date time arrangement, and practice some questions on this topic, clocks. Thank you very much for watching this video. Have a great day.